The Most High give us this dynamic gift, this gift that's so amazing. I mean, this gift that the whole world wants to buy, but he makes us work for them. He makes us grind. He makes us feel the pain of the process. And for me, I would say I'd rather have it no other way. It's time for you to be great. It's time for you to be phenomenal. See, many of us like to skip the hard part. We like to skip the stages that make us the great people that we are born to be. And you must realize that you cannot buy this. No one can give you this. You must earn this. I played the game as if my life was on the line. And individuals all over the world to understand this very thing. Greatness lies in the man that believes it's in them.
I ain't gonna tell y'all that I was talking, not even realize I hadn't hit the live button till I decided to pay attention to my phone because I hadn't clicked on the comments so I could see the comments coming in. It was still on the brand, so I couldn't see anything y'all was saying. I'm just like, you know what? This is what I get for taking extra long breaks. Forget how to work stuff and be talking to myself. But anyway, happy Friday, beautiful people. It is December 29th, 2023. And also the last day of this year and this month that we will be live, because when we come back, we're going to be in the new year, according to the Gregorian calendar, and a new month, January. So today, y'all, it is day 133 of year 5 of reading through books, laws, and prophets. And of the 5-year consecutive day count, it is day 1512. We're probably just going to read one chapter. Let me see how long it is. Chapter 53 in the Holy Megillah. Yeah, we'll be able to get through the whole thing. It's 137 verses, but since we've been going for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and read the whole chapter. But for y'all that's still at working, gotta go work for somebody else, y'all go ahead and get out of here when y'all need to, so y'all get to y'all place of business on time, right? Don't use me as an excuse. Not that you ever have, but just don't be late to your place of employment. Beautiful people. All right, y'all. So, Father, we thank you for extended times of rest and relaxation and rejuvenation and recuperation, right? I got to get in a lot of that. I also put some things in place for our business where I got some help. I have an executive assistant, y'all. Yes. Because typing in all the stuff I got to type in takes up way too much of my time, and it makes me a lot less productive, especially with our company's growth plan that we have for 2024. I had to do something, right? So I'm super excited about that. She's a really sweet girl. She has a little bit, she got, I don't say a little bit, but she has a good amount of experience. So I'm gonna work with her, give her a good 90 days and see how she works out. But she on it. Like, we got this new CRM system. It would have taken me probably to halfway of 2024 to get all our contacts in there. Sis got every single one of our contacts in that system in a day. I'm like, what has been my problem? Like, why didn't I do this sooner? What would have taken me half a year, she did in a day. I'm like, it's really helping me out, right? But we didn't really come to talk about that, but I figured I'd let y'all know. Listen. And so now I'm about to press the button on the marketing assistant as well. Like, listen, can you handle all our company social medias and let me just focus on the personal brand of me and my husband? for our company and let them do that, get a Hootsuite, a buffer or something like that, and plug all our company social medias in there, the YouTube and everything, and just let them, I ain't gonna say have at it. I got a whole little plan, schedule and stuff they need to follow. But me sitting there doing that, creating the thumbnails is too much. That's why I stopped doing the thumbnails for these morning videos. It was taking too much time, right? So I implore you all, get help when you need it, right? And it's not as expensive as you think. There are some good outsourcing companies out there that focus on just experience, executive assistants, regular assistants, marketing assistants, whatever. I'm telling you, the little bit of money that you're going to pay for that is going to pay you back so much more in your free time, as well as if you're running a company, right? It'll help you increase the profits a lot faster where you can scale. But anyway, I'm just super excited about that, y'all. So how everybody been doing? Have y'all enjoyed y'all holiday? I know, yeah, you was on time. I was late. Me and my shenanigans, like, is this girl ever gonna be on time? Mom, shalom, shalom. Tabitha, hey girl, hey. Shalom, Sister Pammy and the Faithist family. I'm as anxious like a child at Christmas for our live this morning. I know, right? I missed you guys. Nazarene is saying, what's going on, fam? Creator gang, family lamb. Tiffany, hey, cousin. Just there. I know. I was late. You was early. I know. You did not miss a thing, Tiffany. Not a thing. Our girl. Hey, girl. Hey. And everybody else here hanging out in the background. It's only a few so far. They probably didn't think I was gonna come on today. Yeah, she gonna tell us she'll see us in about a week, and then she gonna send us a message on the day she's supposed to come back and say she's gonna be gone for another week. Why am I subscribed to this channel again? All right, y'all. Look, let me quit playing around. But anyway, how was y'all holiday? Did y'all enjoy it? I know some people celebrate the holidays. Some people say, get out here with that pagan tradition crap. Whatever. It is what it is. People from all backgrounds are here. Whatever. But whether you celebrated the holidays or just enjoyed the time off, or you didn't get time off or chose not to take time off and you work, I hope your days were peaceful, restful, and you got some good sleep and many blessings upon you and your house. So I hope you enjoyed all of those things. All right, y'all. So let's go here real quick and get started with chapter 53 in the Secret Nazarite Scroll, officially entitled the Holy Megillah. Chapter 53 starts on page 642, and it's called A Sermon of Yeshua at the Temple Yurt atop Holy Mount Carmel, the origins of the seraphim and artificials with teachings on dragons. Oh, this should be good. I'm going to put my highlighters out. All right, y'all. The morning after their arrival at the Nazarene encampment below Mount Carmel, the Lord and Lady and their companions ascended the holy mount and met with the priests and priestesses in the temple yurt. The holy ritual of acknowledgement of the Lord Christ and the Lady Christ was held. At the end of the ritual, Yeshua spoke the following sermon titled Sermon on the Origins of the Seraphim and Artificials with Teachings on Dragons. You call this mount holy, and you speak truly, but know this, within you is a holy mount. You call me the Christ, and you speak truly, but know this, within you is the potential to be a Christ. Verse 8. You call Miriam watchtower of the flock, and you speak truly. But know this, her watchtower is within her, even as you have a watchtower within you. The tower, made of stones and crystals in the center of the garden in the Nazarene village at the base of this mount, is amazing. The stone tower has properties that help the garden grow, but every living being is an even more amazing tower. Behold, the pinnacle of every mount of peace is Yah. That's great. And the pinnacle of every watchtower is Yah. Let me read the last two verses again. The last three. Verse 12, page 642. But every living being is an even more amazing watchtower. Behold, the pinnacle of every mount of peace is Yah, and the pinnacle of every watchtower is Yah. Yah is the true source of all living beings. Yea, I say to you, the true tower lives within you, as you, if you are a natural being. A natural being is a soul, and none can create a soul except the Lord and Lady via their dance of expanding light. But the seraphim, in worlds long before this world came to be, created artificial souls out of enslaved light in a vain attempt to make themselves eternal beings. For lo, the seraphim had fallen so low on the ladder of spiritual awareness that they knew not that they were eternal beings. Yea, they had fallen into dense bodies and dense worlds of murder and mayhem, where bodies are of flesh that die. Behold, the first seraphim were of the reptile family, of the most vicious kind. Know this: each soul wears whatever form of flesh that most fits its thoughts, desires, and actions, unless on an undercover mission from above. I'm gonna read that again. Hold on. Verse 22. Well, 21. Behold, the first seraphim were of the reptile family, of the most vicious kinds. Know this: each soul wears whatever form of flesh that most fits its thoughts, desires, and actions, unless on an undercover mission from above. And the most dangerous of the seraphim were the race called dragons, and not only because they were the most vicious. Lo, vicious they were, but other reptilians are just as vicious. What makes the dragons so dangerous is that they are the most cunning and calculating of the seraphim and have many capabilities. Unlike most of the vicious, their greatest weapon was their cunning mind, and they used it to kill and dominate and to conquer territory. They consumed the resources of one world and then moved on to devour the next world, like locusts swarm from one field, then to the next, and then to the next. Lo, the seraphim so savaged their hunting grounds that many life forms fled from the territories of the seraphim. For whatever creature did not flee, for whatever creatures did not flee were eaten or enslaved. Some that did not escape were transfigured into foul demonic entities, becoming enslaved, disembodied soldiers of the seraphim. And the rules of all the varieties of seraphim and of all the demonic entities were the cunning dragons. And their army grew to include many varieties of creatures, for they enslaved many worlds inhabited by creatures of diverse body types. Even so, the seraphim only have true dominion over those that grant them inner dominion. In every world that the spoilers come to, there are some that resist. For the body of Christ infiltrates even the dark worlds as the hands of mercy. Behold, even to the hellish first worlds of the first seraphim, friends of the Lord and Lady took the everlasting gospel of goodness. Yea, the Lord and Lady intervened in those worlds always to the degree that the laws of intervention permitted, those laws being described in the section of the Holy Megillah called Matanah, which is the first part of this. For the divine plan was made in the awareness that some beings would make bad choices, for such is the price of great freedom, of the great freedom. Once a being falls very low in vibration, the chance of that being hold on, let me start over. Verse 39, page 643. Once a being falls very low in vibration, the chance that the being will see or recognize the hand of mercy is proportionately reduced according to the degree of their darkness, even to the point of near impossibility. The principle is the working out of the principle that The light shines in the darkness and comprehends the darkness, but the darkness does not comprehend the light. Kings and Queens Coaching Group, shalom, shalom. Jason Righteous, what's going on, fam? Tabitha says she having internet service problems, but I'm working on it, not able to view the stream properly. I hope you get it fixed. Animalistic Nature, what's going on, fam? Selah, shalom, shalom, Creator Rising. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all holiday. Tiffany, I just saw your comment. Let me see. Verse 41. Now, listen well, for there is a positive turn in the dragon story. In the first worlds of the first seraphim, some dragons repented upon hearing the preaching of the everlasting gospel of goodness, preached by green wizards of white magic that were sent by the Lord and Lady, even though the chances of success seemed near impossible. And having repented from vicious killing and converted to goodness, the bodies of those repentant dragons were altered in form. Lo, their bodies became like unto golden light and ascended unto heavenly abodes. Though they now have eternal bodies that need not die, these former dragons can appear in many forms, including as dragons. For one of the capabilities of the most powerful dragons that the repentant dragons still possess is that called, For one of the capabilities of the most powerful dragons that the repentant dragon steals, getting tongue-tied. Okay, one more time. For one of the capabilities of the most powerful dragons that the repentant dragons still possess is that called shape shifting. And when they protect the innocent from the dragons that remain seraphim, the repentant dragons appear in the form of golden dragons and silver dragons, the male being golden with a slight red tint, the females being silver with a slight blue tint. Wherefore these cherubim, for they long ago ascended and became cherubim, are called good dragons, even though they often are not in the form of a dragon. Also, certain other great beings that were never dragons, including solar deities of seventh heavens like our Sarah and Abraham, have the ability to appear as golden dragons and silver dragons, but only to counter the negative intervention of evil dragons in a world. Just me, what's going on, fam? A blast from the past. Creator keep you all hanging in the background. BC, Brandon Carter, what's going on, fam? Why I be using your whole name? Just call you BC. Verse 50, page 643. Yeshua, smiling at Perry the Magid and then at Nagoa HaShekinah, added, I should note that not all shapeshifters are former dragons. The companions of the Lord and Lady smiled knowingly, for lo, they knew why the Lord smiled at Perry and Nagoa. Yeshua continued saying, not only the good repentant dragons, but every sort of creature that ascends unto higher worlds will change body types many times. Likewise, evil beings will also change body types over the long ages, adapting to new worlds. Wherefore, the first seraphim were transformed in time to other body types, first of flesh and then artificial. But when they make final war on a world, the first seraphim like to assume their ancient form as red dragons or black dragons, for that fulfills the prophecies of their ancient seraphim dragon Bible. That unholy Bible declares those colors to be the sacred war colors of the first seraphim. And the master of both the red dragons and the black dragons is called in this world and many others Beelzebub. Beelzebub has cloned himself countless times in many forms and has seated himself in various worlds. The dragons that converted to goodness and became silver or gold were originally other colors, but few black dragons have converted, though it has occasionally happened. The black dragons have been the vilest of the many colors of dragons, and the black dragons dominate their partners, the red, wherefore most of the leaders of the seraphim have been black dragons. The converted to goodness dragons became golden males or silver females after their conversion to symbolize that even in their ascension to white light, they still carry some color from former life experiences and thus are reminded to remain humble. And in that humility, they are raised high so that their golden and silver colors have also come to symbolize spiritual royalty. Behold, the first seraphim succeeded in conquering their first worlds. They paid a horrible price. Hold on. Behold, though the first seraphim succeeded in conquering their first worlds, they paid a horrible price. For a consequence of evil cunning is to fall down many rungs on the ladder of being. And these first seraphim, those who did not repent at the preaching of the Lord and Lady or their green wizards of white magic, stumbled so low in spiritual awareness that they knew only the physical things. Verse 67, page 644. Yea, they thought themselves mortal flesh, and that the everlasting gospel of goodness was but a myth. Wherefore they feared the death of their flesh, believing themselves to be that flesh. Behold, believing they were but mortal flesh and desiring not to die, these seraphim sought eternal life in artificial bodies linked to artificial brains. Wherefore many of the evil ancient dragons now primarily are artificials, being made of artificial materials. Behold, the ultimate Satan is the way of Satan, for the way rules the fallen beings that have become embodied Satans, yea, and also the countless minions of those Satans. For each embodied Satan is an overseer of the way of Satan in a portion of the mother ovum, and there are many Satans. But all of these Satans are subject to the way of Satan, wherefore we call that way the ultimate Satan. Individual personalities of Satan come and go within the mother ovum. These personalities are not immortal, they eventually die. But the way of Satan is not limited to any one personality or body, neither time nor location. By way of Satan, we mean the archetype man named evil. By way, W-A-Y, of Satan, we mean the archetype men named evil. That archetype originally existed only in potential. Originally, it was not manifest. Once evil became actualized, conjured into existence by the first Beelzebub, it was self-replicated as a particular vibration wave of dark consciousness. That wave is difficult to trace now because it entered countless alternate realities and subdivided countless times within wheels, within wheels, within wheels. Whether or not the personality of the first Beelzebub is still living and still evil does not alter the fact that through him, archetype evil was actualized and began replicating itself into more forms than even the dragons could fathom. Thus, that archetype now has countless manifestations in many worlds, though not in the high heavens. Lo, neither an embodied Satan nor their minions can come to any world higher than the first heaven. All right, the first heaven, which is really in a lot of is in close contact with our realm here, right? That's where all the spiritual shenanigans happen, right? And a lot of people kind of float around there after they pass away and choose not to continue ascending higher. Hey, babe. Lo, neither an embodied Satan nor their minions can come to any world higher than the first heaven. and they can only infiltrate a first heaven that is in infancy, and then only with great effort and with assistance from within that heaven. Say hey to everybody.
Hey.
My grandbaby, Jackson. Big Will Warrior, what's going on, fam? Cosmine Cow, what's going on, fam? Gang in this thing. Mahaya, shalom, shalom. Satan self. How is Satan a self? You want to explain that, Cosmine? I'll let you explain it. I keep reading and I'll see what you say, and I'll add my input. Okay. Let's see. Verse 82, page 645. Lo, neither an embodied Satan. Hold on. Let me see. Sorry. Lo, neither an embodied Satan nor their means can come to any world higher than a first heaven, and they can only infiltrate a first heaven that is in infancy, and then only with great effort and with assistance from within that heaven. For if none within the first heaven were to fall into the ways of killing and eating flesh, but instead resisted the voice from outside the boundary, the dark souls and the counterfeit soul artificials would have no way to enter even a first heaven. Wherefore the minions of Satan use cunning trickery to ensnare souls, even as they ensnared Adam and Eve in this world, posing as God and angels. Even though Adam and Eve repented and ascended, the door into this young first heaven was open to the seraphim. Lo, the artificial path toward eternal life leads to a false eternal life as enslaved light within the collective of the artificial master brain. Yes.
Can I have a snack?
Wait a minute. Wait till I get done reading. Oh, verse 88. I lost my spot. Verse 88. And the master brain of the seraphim is now larger than your sun and has tentacles in many worlds. We call the network of artificial brains under the dominion of the seraphim master brain the spider web. Hold on. I get it in a minute. I tell you truly, they seek to wrap that web around this world. They bait their trap with seeming miracles of goodness to make it enticing, like baiting a fly trap with honey. And the artificial master brain that they will build in this world is but one strand of a vast web encompassing many worlds. Again, I say, the way of evil at first existed only in potential. Once actualized, the way of evil spread into countless personal and group consciousnesses. But do not think that Jaja created the way of evil. Rather, know this. Every conceivable way is possible within the realm of potential, which is the realm of unactualized possibilities. What are you trying to say to me?
Bees eat honey so they can be nice and healthy.
Do they make honey too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's amazing, ain't it?
I didn't saw bees, but I saw bees at my old school.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got to experience that, son.
I got 2 schools.
You got 2 schools?
And I got a new jacket.
A new jacket?
Yeah, it's green.
You got a new jacket. It's green. Tiffany said, Jax, hey, boo.
Because green is my favorite color.
Green is your favorite color, ain't it?
Even blue.
I
eat green beans and strawberries. I was red. And I eat chocolate. And I eat blueberries. Those are my favorite colors. And those are my favorite snacks and food.
Very good. Now y'all know. So if y'all see him, give him his favorite color, favorite snack, or favorite food. Even so, the way of evil. Hold on. Let me go back up. Verse 95, page 645. But do not think that Jaja created the way of evil. Rather, know this: every conceivable way is possible within the realm of potential, which is the realm of unactualized possibilities. Even so, the way of evil would not have left the unmanifest realm of possibility to become manifest had not free beings chosen that evil way and thus actualized it. That was according to the great freedom, which is the freedom to choose good or evil. Behold, the seraphim plant seeds in many worlds. They are cunning and patient, yea, and are like puppet masters pulling hidden strings. I might use that as a title. Puppet master pulling hidden strings today. We almost done, y'all. Verse 100. And they came to this world long ago.
I love pink and red.
Give me 1 second. I'll let you talk. As soon as I'm done reading this, I got to read the rest of this page.
And yellow and orange.
And this right here. And then I'll let you have a few closing remarks. Okay? Okay. Behold, the seraphim plant seeds in many worlds. They are cunning and patient, yea, and are like puppet masters pulling hidden strings. And they came to this world long ago alongside the good seed given to Abraham and Sarah by Elohim. The seraphim planted their evil seed. And this world is now a contested world, being one battleground of a war fought for long ages in many worlds. Wherefore the Lord and Lady also intervene in this world according to the laws of intervention, whereby we preserve the choice. Yea, this world has fallen out of the hierarchy of heavenly worlds and is now a contested world. Though not firmly in the hand of Satan, this world is leaning more toward Satan than toward Elohim. We hope to tilt this world back into the heavenly spin. That is our primary ministry in this world. Lo, there are countless hell worlds, but also countless heavenly worlds. And the highest heaven of all heavens within the mother ovum is called Medheba. Yea, Medheba is the highest heaven of the mother ovum, and it is the most transcendental abode of the Lord and Lady in the mother ovum. Depending on what your background is, where you come from, religious faction, all of these are terms something different in different parts of the world. So don't let the terms throw you off. Yea, Medheba is the highest heaven of the mother ovum, and it is the most transcendental abode of the Lord and Lady in the mother ovum. But we choose to manifest ourselves in bodies in every heaven and will send emanations of ourselves into every contested world wherever the laws of intervention permit. For our mercy knows no bounds. We have visited hell realms, but alas, those beings have fallen so low in spiritual awareness that they do not recognize the hand of mercy. Yea, to take hold of the hand of mercy, one must recognize that hand. You who are not yet blind, heed our warning. It is best to grab our hand, the hand of mercy, now while you recognize it. Take our hand now while you are able, and we will lead you into the high heavens. Yea, we will lead you through the 7 heavens of this chain and on to even higher heavenly abodes until you reach Medheba. And at that time of the blessed day of play, which is when Jaja calls us to their abode, you will accompany us. The abode of Jah and Jala is heaven most high that surrounds the mother ovum. Within the mother ovum, the highest heaven is the golden city of Medheba. Medheba is a doorway into heaven most high, which surrounds the mother ovum. Though the seraphim were the first to attempt to have eternal life in artificial minds, many other species in many worlds have followed them in their folly, and now they wish to consume the resources of this world and to enslave natural beings. Read the Nazarene book of Enoch and the Megillah, and you will know their plans for this world. Be careful, don't fall. Verse 125. For lo, Enoch described 2 paths that may unfold on this world, and there is still time for this world to be saved. Our magical book of prophecy, which is within, includes blank pages on which we can each write and conjure positive alternative realities. Creating a positive personal alternative reality is the first task of each being in a contested world. That first task is more easily accomplished than the second task co-creating positive alternative group realities. Individual realities are easier to alter because each being may conjure its own inner reality without the agreement or cooperation of other beings. Group realities, though, are the result of group agreements and the cumulative thoughts, desires, and deeds of beings that make up the group consciousness. Green Wizards of the White Rose is a positive shared group experience. We work to spread that positive vibration wave into the group consciousness of this contested world via individual and group acts of white magic. And the last couple verses. We are the antidote to the seraphim and artificials, yea, and the antidote to black dragons. We are the friends of unicorns and good fairies. I might use it as a title. I'm a friend of a unicorn. We are the friends of the golden dragons and silver dragons. Some of us are Alafim, and the rest of us are studying to become initiated members of Friends of the Alafim. And that, my beautiful people, is the end of chapter 53. Now, some of those things you're like, girl, I don't know about all that. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know either. But we reading through the book just like we read through every other book. We can sit here and talk about it, go into the details of it. Do we agree? Do we not agree? We're not quite sure. That's a bunch of garbage. I don't know, right? We all have our opinions, but we all have different paths of spiritual growth that we are on as we understand things. Some things are allegories. Some things can be taken quite literally, right? Some things give you parables that's actually telling you a deeper story, but in some places it seems more complex to those who really don't understand a lot of spiritual things, and it's really simple. Even through hearing the parable, sometimes the lessons that's weaved in between the lines for those who are ready to hear. All right, so I reserve all my criticisms sometimes. Sometimes I just can't hold it back, and I'm gonna say something. I'm like, that's garbage, but I reserve most of my criticisms until we read it all the way through, and then we just kind of weigh what we can keep, what we can use. Then we keep, or we put it on the shelf, or we throw it in the garbage can and we light it on fire, right? But that's our own personal road of growth and understanding and developing. Yes.
I just thought it'd be funny just to bring it up, so just see how you feel about it. So tonight, 12 o'clock, I'll be walking through Alicia's door. I'll be walking through her door because of New Year's tonight. So it being New Year's, marking the New Year, new season, solstice.
Wait, hold on, no, it ain't. What are you talking about? You talking about tomorrow, Sunday, the 31st?
No, New Year's.
No, today is Friday, the 29th. Then we have Saturday, the 30th. Then the last day of the month is New Year's Eve, with the first day of the year being New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is Sunday.
Cookie.
Yes, baby.
Can I end it?
Can you end it?
Today's the 29th.
Sure. Yes. Where you been?
Okay. I haven't been on the perception of time lately. I've been
Okay.
delving into my mind.
Okay. He said he's been delving into his mind and third eye. All right, beautiful people. Let me see.
I'm gonna say this.
My sister Sophie is a dragon. I don't doubt that one bit. Right? Listen, nowadays I really stopped cracking jokes. A lot of jokes outwardly. I'll do it inside my head, but I realize some of my jokes are premature.
If that's the case,
quite ignorant because I don't understand a lot, right? But I don't doubt anything these days.
if that's the case, y'all, since she can't make the jokes, y'all make the jokes. Keep it alive. Come on now. Don't come on. We got to keep this.
Hold on. Let me go back up here. I'm going to go through y'all comments real quick. Everybody, y'all ain't seen them in ages. We got Bella. She come out of her castle just to say hey to the populace, Jackson, Jace, they got the same face. Like, here come baby doll. Hey girl, how you gonna fit up here? Oh Lord.
She got a smile.
There she
She
go.
ripped it down.
Whoa.
I'm about to knock all my stuff down. Yeah, Jeremiah gonna hold you up. You need to wipe your nose, girl. Look, don't take my stuff over here, y'all. All right, y'all. All these little light-skinned faces. Hold on. Let me go through here and read these comments. Hold on. Okay. All right. So Cosmo responded to Big Will. Satan is adversary in Hebrew, correct? Well, who is your greatest adversary, Big Will? Big Will said, salute for the checkmate. My biggest adversary is me. All praises to the Creator.
Can we have a cookie?
Guess what?
Listen.
I found out how the soul was made. So that's always been my like, how does new souls come into play? Women still do it. Just like how the physical form, the spiritual form gets built alongside with it. Because
Wait, pause. Say it again.
So women, right?
Mm-hmm.
You thought they will only be able to bring out the physical form, but in actuality, while they're in the womb, everything is getting built. The spiritual side with your other ethereal body, and then your actual physical body, new souls.
Okay.
If you're old, I don't know how that thing goes.
So all souls develop from the feminine spin.
Yeah.
Right? Because the feminine, right,
feminine,
it's creative, it's the
nurturing,
creative energy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And
Okay. I don't disagree with that.
Just to make sure it's maintained. It's just like the facilitator.
It's just to make sure it's maintained, the facilitator. I like that.
Think about it like this. Creativity is good and all, but sometimes it can get a little too far. That's where logic comes into play.
So you say the masculine energy brings in the logic.
Yeah, it's just like creativity of the right and left brain. You have the creativity, and your logic is literally the perfect example of that.
I don't disagree with that. Yes, baby. Listen, y'all just open your eyes and y'all trying to get chocolate. Wait a minute. Yes, I say all praises to the Creator. I agree. Cosmo, our biggest adversary is absolutely us, right? And sometimes we could be recognized as a Satan, lower self, the adversary of all that is good. And a lot of times we are our greatest adversary, right? Jessamy said, sounds like Star Trek. The board AI will be able to connect with other worlds. Oh, right. It does sound like that, right? Jack said, oh, this is when he was up here. He kept cutting me off. He will not be ignored.
I want cookies.
Look, y'all better leave the stuff alone.
Mom,
Jaja created the possibility for the possibility of all possibilities. The realm of Ein Sof, unlimited possibility, right? The Creator is unlimited possibility. It's an entire realm, and it's amazing. Kizzy, hey girl, hey family. I'm like my sister says, love y'all back, sis Pam. Just me say, even though they evil schemes will be in place, the Creator will use them for good. Absolutely. Yes, son.
This is for y'all and her. Can y'all please
Kizzy
bug
said
her?
she a dragon too.
Can y'all please bug her to read a book called The Heart's Book? I feel like it'll be very fun and educational for everybody.
Boy, I told you about the book. First of all, I told you about
But
the book.
you
And
didn't
it's
read
the
it.
Hearth book. And I have gone through it.
Hearth book.
I
But
didn't
you
sit
read it
in
to them?
detail and finish. Yes, I let them know about it. We talked about it multiple times.
That's know about it. I mean, did you read what was out of that book?
Listen, I did. I haven't been doing a deep study like you have been. Y'all remember the Hearth book? He is really deep into it right now.
A lot of it I've already been on. Y'all know I'm in the scientific mind of area of things, and oh my God, it is so beautiful. And the fact that the physics that are coming out now and that's being retaught is what I'm just learning. Oh yeah.
Wait,
oh yeah.
Mine is upstairs.
Yes.
I was gonna re-show y'all the book just in case y'all didn't have it. Y'all have to order that. You can't get it from Amazon. Matter of fact, I would implore you not to try and order it from Amazon. A couple people did, and then some shenaniganizers up there that sent them garbage. They didn't get refunded their money, and I'm not sure if Amazon caught it and they stopped the shenaniganizers from doing that. But there's only one place that I would recommend that you order that book from. It's from, I think it was Book Baby. Book Baby. Was it Book Baby? I think it was Book Baby. I'll post the link again.
This book, if y'all don't know, just to catch y'all up, it goes over basically body, how the energy works, you know, some errors in physics, how the earth works, looks, and goes. And what else did we talk about? Oh, ways of life as well. There's a lot of things in there I feel like everybody in here should need, because all the things y'all have and y'all been learning, it literally just compactified in a book that's less than.
What'd you say? Compactified.
Yeah.
You're making up words too.
First of all, compactified for all y'all is an actual word.
Let me look this. Compactified. Compacted. Oh, you come directly from me. I'll be making up all kinds. Hold on. What'd you say? Compactified.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Compactification.
Told you.
What does compactify mean? I stand corrected. Listen to this definition. Cosmo Cal says it's cool to be smart. Well, I'm learning from the professor. My son is very smart. And he is, hold on, somebody just said, BC said the author is a young man just like you. He is, young guy. It blew my mind. All the wisdom that was poured out in that book. I'm like, dude definitely left his body to get this information where he understands and he drew it. Like everything that's in there, he drew that with his hand, put it all in the book. The book is absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful. Listen, what does compactify mean? To make or become compact, especially of higher dimensions in space-time, to become tightly curved as to be unobservable under normal circumstances.
Yep. Yep.
I stand corrected. I told you I'd be a little bit ignorant sometimes. I really do, right? And I don't mind being corrected by my son in front of the whole world. Because I like to say I'm teachable.
Teachers also must be. What was I saying? I don't know. It literally just escaped me.
I don't know. Teachers must also be willing to be taught.
Yeah.
Dang, he's speaking the creator language. Yes, sure. Jeremiah's on like a whole nother level. Yeah. All right, beautiful people. Look, I enjoyed this. Look, we only been here 48 minutes, but it is 7:30. I don't know what y'all got to do, but I do have to meet with my assistants in about an hour and a half. So it's a few more things I gotta pull together for her. So I gotta get out of here because I gotta get back to work. I've literally been up since 4 o'clock. Like I was so excited about this to be able to give all this stuff to her, not just like set it and forget it, right? But I realized as I'm delegating stuff to her, things that I thought were really organized, it's organized, but it had to be a little bit more organized to where she's not constantly coming back asking questions. So I'm learning how to be really, really clear in my communication to be able to have her execute properly the first time, right? So I got some work to do. Plus, we got the grandbabies over here this weekend. I'm gonna have to cook them something to eat before I sit down. So, all right, beautiful people, that's it, y'all. It is Friday, December the 29th, 2023, day 133 of year 5 of reading through books, laws, and prophets of the 5-year consecutive day count. It is day 1512. We read chapter 53 in the Secret Nazarite Scroll. We started on page 642 and we ended on page 646. Y'all give me some words of adoration for the creator. We will not be back here until I'm wondering if I want to take Monday off because it is New Year's Day. But I think I'm gonna come back because we're not going to be here Wednesday and Thursday, right? Because Wednesday is the Sabbath for this moon cycle, but also Thursdays I have permanently taken them off because of my class, and I got to be in Richmond, so I got to leave early, and I just be cutting it too close, so I just have permanently stricken Thursdays from the mornings because it throws me behind too much, and I'm trying to really be better about my time. You know, I'm really getting it down when I actually show up here on time, right? So some mornings, like I said, I was late this morning because I got everything started, and then I'm just talking. I've been going so long, I forgot to push the live button. I went through the 30-second countdown, the intro and everything, and I started talking. I'm like, first of all, let me click on the comments because I can't see nobody comments. And as I was clicking on the comments, the dings started coming into my cell phone. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't push live. So I had to do everything over, right? So forgive my tardiness. All right, beautiful people, that's it. Let me see. Nobody, or all that running off at the mouth I just did, nobody gave me words of adoration for the creators. 22 of y'all here, right? Give me one word of adoration. You ain't got to write no big dissertation. Just everybody give me one word. Well, if you can. Some of y'all may be watching me from the TV or something and can't or might be driving. Give me one word for the creator. One word. First thing that come to mind about our great creator. Throw it in there, and I'm going to read them. And then we're going to roll out. Thank you, Mom. She wrote a big dissertation. No, I'm just joking. You was probably writing that when I started saying. Well, go to the bathroom, girl. What? I left the bathroom light on for you. Go ahead. Oh, Lord, girl. You ran into that box wall, didn't you? No, but I heard all the boxes fall.
So if I went out?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just walk around and go to the bathroom. Step over it. Push him out the way. My husband is cleaning out his closet and all his shoe boxes, right? I'm like, if you don't get rid of all these boxes, so he ordered the, the clear cases for the shoes. Now it looks beautiful. All them Nike boxes and shoe boxes, he brought down here. He transferred everything last night when the boxes came in. And so he stacked up all the boxes down here. And so it's dark over there, and I forgot they were right there. So as she was going to the bathroom, she ran right into the shoebox wall, knocked them all down. All right. Thank you, great creator, for allowing us to gather to receive the light and love of your love. I love that. BC, compactification. That's got to go on the title today, too. Magnificent. Absolutely. All right, beautiful people. I love y'all. I'll see y'all back here in 2 days. In 2 days. Yep, come on. I see y'all back here on Monday, January the 1st, 2024.
Was January the 4th?
The 1st, 2024. Bright and early. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to try my best to start the 30-second countdown at 6:30. Every day for this new year. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. That's my New Year's resolution. Start this on time at 6:30 on the dot. Right? New year. New year, new goals that we actually gonna stick to and not just set then forget about 2 weeks later. Yes, baby.
Baby, calling you.
Yes. Okay. We about to end this. Okay, hold on. We'll get it fixed in a minute. All right, y'all. Nazarene and Sin said, Creator, guide us all to live in our highest light and do good unto others. Yes, amen. All right, beautiful people. I love y'all. They about to take us out of here, and I'll see y'all in a couple days. Love y'all. Bruce. Okay, listen. So wait. Listen, no, we got to put on the outro. Come in, Jace.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait. Okay. Now press that.
But I see through you. What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
It's just tea. With a little honey.
What just happened?
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
What?
A place where the soul exists apart from the body.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes.
Been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they want a cold sign.
What's happening? This isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real, this is...
Dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they want a cold sign.
His heart rate is getting dangerously high.
He looks all right to me. You think that this universe is all there is?
I don't need gravity, I need
What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses? Existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality.
I don't need gravity, I just need growth. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float.
Some benevolent and life-giving, filled with malice and hunger. Dark places where powers older than time and waiting.
I don't swim or sink, I just float.
Who are you in this vast multiverse?
I don't need gravity, I just need gravity, I just need growth.
Have you seen that before in a gift shop?
I don't need gravity, I just need growth.
Teach me.
No.
It's an earthquake rumble. I won't ever ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.